Alright everybody, welcome to the video, right? This video is very complicated for one reason and one reason only. The scenery, the area that we're at. We're in the city. Where in the city? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I actually do know, but here's the thing though, right? For this scene, right? A lot of you probably don't know the exact area of this, but I can tell you this, right? Unless you've been watching my channel, you would never have seen this area unless there's probably like one other person that's done a cinematic over here, or maybe another 2 or 3 people that done it over here, and you probably don't even know who they are or remember who they are, because they probably made that shit like years ago. Like, this is very complicated for one reason and one reason only. Because most of you guys are lazy and you don't really check out the city and figure out where the fuck you can make really nice cinematics at. This entire area right now is full of nooks and crannies with a lot of stairs and a lot of shit going on. This is a very dynamic looking area. This does not look like Los Angeles. This does not look like Los Santos. This looks like maybe a different city altogether. I've had plenty of people tell me when I'm doing some cinematics or I'm doing some things like this looks modded. This was in free mode, taken in free mode on PS4. There's nothing really advanced on it. The most complicated shit that happened in this entire cinematic is the fact that people have glitches on. Like tan joggers, the ripped t-shirt, bandana, hat, Jordans. We got the 11s on, you feel me? Like, that is literally the most complicated shit out here. That is it. And some other people's glitched outfits. That is literally it. So in all honesty, this entire video is just telling you to look around the city so that you can make better cinematics. Now, I'm not gonna let you know what this area is because I actually use this area for a lot of cinematics. And also, I know you guys are lazy and you'd be like, oh, I just want to do a cinematic where he is because that looks cool. Oh, we're gonna take over this area, it's gonna look cool. No, it's gonna look really stupid because most of the time when you guys do cinematics, it's either in Grove Street, Maze Bank, like the actual Maze Bank office. Maybe it's in the casino penthouse. Maybe it's in your MC clubhouse. And maybe it's around Franklin's house. That is where a majority of cinematics happen. It's like, oh, no, I do my cinematics other places. Where you do them? Oh, I do them in the hood. Oh, so you do them around like the Vagos area? Or you do them around the other places? Like, just a whole bunch of shooting in the hood? Like, wow. Brah fucking Vo, you are very fucking creative. Like, do it in other areas. There's other areas to do cinematics. Now, a lot of people actually do it in other areas, like for instance downtown, some parts of downtown, right? But 9 times out of 10, when y'all do it in other areas, you don't know what you're doing because a part of the scene is the fact that there's a story behind it. So in all honesty, based off of this right here, I'm not going to show you anything else because you don't need to know anything else. All you know right now is that this is a scene and this is really dynamic, and you barely seen this place outside my videos. Like, you kinda gonna remember it if you know my scenes, but other than that, like, if this is your first video of me, this is like your first time seeing this, you don't know where the fuck this is unless you've been around this area yourself in GTA and actually walked around the apartments around this area. So unless you've done that, you don't know what the fuck this shit is. And then also, lastly, before I end this video, the most important part when it comes to scenes is the fact that if something isn't there on GTA, right? Like, say you want AI, say you want more stuff around here. When building the scene, it's very simple and very easy to just go into a capture mode. Crazy, I know. Like, go into creator, start up a capture mission, like create one, and put the AIs where you want them. Start it up with the people that you want on your team. Tell the other team to literally don't move, and you can make your own individual quote modded scenes that aren't very modded at all. And in fact, it's not modded. It's just using the game in creative ways to make your scenes pop out. Now right here, did I do that? No, we're in free mode. But in my other scenes and my other cinematics, I have done that. So with that being said, you guys really got to think about what you're doing, how you're gonna make this. Like, this isn't crazy, this isn't fucking rocket science. This requires you guys to actually put in more effort than, okay, let me get my friends online, let me ask them to put on some crazy modded outfit, and let's just walk down Grove Street killing people or shooting people, bro. Or hey, let's have like everybody around us in cars, but the cars are like the same cars that everybody drives. Like, say like everybody's running around in the Skyline or the Elegy Retro or the actual Elegy. Like, if you're doing the cinematic and all your cinematics are just elegies only, like, there's an issue. All of this right here is advanced because with the other stuff, you feel me, like, that was just a bare bones basic. This is how you actually stand out, and this is what actually makes your cinematics good cinematics. Moving the camera and having the camera follow people is not crazy. In fact, during that cinematic, I didn't even tell people how to, for the moving one, I didn't even tell people how to do the slow-mo because everybody already knows what to do with slow-mo. Everybody already experimented with slow-mo. I can make a cinematic talking about slow-mos, but at the same time though, you already know what's going on with that. Even if, like, bro, if you've never seen slow-mo before, trust me, you know what it is. Like, it's so basic that I don't have to explain it to you. Now, I can make a video talking about it and going over it, but that'll only be 30 seconds long. For all this going on right here, for this one cinematic, all I'm telling you to do is be creative. That is really what this cinematic is supposed to be. Like, when you're making these cinematics, you're supposed to be creative. You're not supposed to be doing this because it's, you know, just something that people in the community do. Like, no, there's a reason why people in the community make cinematics. Whether you're in the car meet community, whether you're in the Renegade community, tryhard community, whether you're just a RP guy, or say you're actually trying to start up your own cinematic series yourself, if you're trying to do that, you have to be very fucking creative consistently, and you gotta improve. And honestly, since you're on this video, you're already looking to improve. So the best thing for you to do, right, is to pick your own areas that you yourself have seen people not use, or not used overly too much. You have to start doing cinematics in that area. You then have to really do really well with those cinematics. Otherwise, if people see that you're, you know, you got a really nice area, you got a really nice idea, but you can't execute it right, people will take your idea effectively, shape it in their own way, and then they'll be known for that area instead of you, despite the fact that you were the one that started doing it, or you was one of the few people that really started doing it before everybody else, but then you wasn't good at it. And, well, you wasn't, not saying you wasn't good at it, but your cinematics wasn't good enough to really warrant everybody to recognize that you really started doing cinematics over in that area. So with that being said, man, be creative. Pick new spots, stop going to Grove Street, start doing all that stuff. You can have a cinematic here and there and where really known areas, but if everybody already knows the area and you're always doing cinematics over there, bro, you're basically competing with those people over in those areas. And trust me, there's somebody that has a better cinematic than you in that area. And it gets boring when you see the same scenery every time, unless it's supposed to be your area. If it's your fucking area, don't make too many cinematics in that one spot. But at the same time, bro, that's your fucking area. When you make an announcement for your crew, or you do something related to GTA, and it's supposed to be showing off that you're back, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, or you have a challenge that you're about to post up, and you're doing it from your area, people are gonna know it's you, and people are gonna know that you are making a video. And I'm not making a video, you are posting that video. People are gonna know it's you because it's your area. So that's all you really need to do. You need to take your area, you need to make your cinematics as amazing as you possibly can, and then you need to just stick with it. And as well, when the area gets boring, or the scene that you're trying to make itself does not require this area, don't stay in that area. Go to other areas, explore the map. Go to other places, bro. Don't go to Sandy Shores, because everybody knows what Sandy Shores. Don't go to Paleto Bay and be like, oh, look, we're out in the fucking country. Like, there's other houses around there. Yeah, their houses are by themselves, or there's like a group of houses and stuff, but like, go to those places. Hey, sometimes you don't need a house in order to do a cinematic. Maybe you need to do a shooting in a factory. You ever thought about going to, like, starting up a job that hosts like an area that's inside an area, like it has an interior that you can go into and walk into? Because there's jobs like that. There's some jobs where you're breaking into a tight, like a, not a Titan, but you're breaking into the cargo plane, steal cars. I've done jobs like that in cinematics like that, and it's like a stealth mission. So in the end, be creative, pay attention to what resources that you have in GTA. At the end of the day, GTA is very, very, very good at giving you a million resources to make a million different type of things happen in this game. You just have to take them, and most of the time most people don't take them because they don't know they're there, or they know they're there but they don't want to do it because they're lazy. So you got to be the one to really change it. Now I'm gonna stop being inspirational, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you.